What's up? What's up? What's up, family? Hey, y'all, welcome back to the channel, man. To all my subscribers, bruh, salute to y'all. I appreciate your viewership as always. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Welcome to the family, man. Something must have caught your attention. Hopefully, I can keep it. This is No Cap Fragrance Reviews, where I keep it 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And hey, we got some goodies for y'all today. I got to jump right into it. But before I do, I got to give a shout out to my Los Angeles Lakers for being the first to win this in-season tournament. Kudos. There's one down, one more to go. We ain't losing track of what is really important. But it's going to be a whole lot of hate on my Lakers. If had been any other team won this in-season tournament championship, they would ask no questions. Because it's LeBron and the Lakers, it's going to be an issue. But anyway, y'all ain't here to hear about to talk about that. If you're interested in content like that, I do have a podcast with me and my childhood friend, and that is Two Fools on a Pod. I'll link it below. But getting into what we're here for today, I want to tell y'all a little bit about a couple of fragrances I found in the rack store. If you are not on the rack store hunt, you may have seen my short today. This is that time of year where a lot of gems are in the rack stores, y'all. So, hey, get out there and check them out. Don't sleep on it, because I found this today for $14.99, and that is none other than, it's called Illusion Intense. Now, this is from a company called Privé Parfums or whatever. It's my first time with a bottle from them. I'm going to assume that they may be related to Milestone, Murata, and stuff like that because of this right here. The pressurized atomizer, y'all. And from that name, you already know what this is duping. And I gotta say, off the first opening and all that kind of stuff, it dupes it pretty well. And that is, it's Illusion on Intense. It is duping Dior Homme Intense. So, now, when I spoke about this today on my short going live, I did say that Neeb had talked about this the other day on his channel. But looking at it again, it was actually a different fragrance, but they both do this little paint the line here. Guess that's the illusion. You know how Dior Homme has the atomizer like that? No, it's just a painted strip. Kind of funny. But I don't think it's the same fragrance he talked about. But I got to say, it hits the DNA. I can't wait to compare this with the Kamara Homme Intense and Gary's Den and all that, and let y'all know that will be coming up soon. Got several videos I'm working on, y'all, so stay tuned. We're going to be dropping some heat. Like I said before, I got your 7 to 10, I'm not sure which one I'm going to do, clones that GTD, get the draws, panty droppers, as y'all like to say. But definitely stay tuned for that. As well as I'm going to touch on some of the leather fragrances that we got. I found this one the other day, today also, and this is Tuscany Leather by Milestone. Don't Milestone emblem kind of remind you of the old MTV thing a little bit? Now, I found one, I'm got to compare this also. This is all going to be lumped into that video, and that's Vamos Leather by Camera. I think that's the name of it, Camera or something like that. Compare those, because I feel like this one, again, pressurized atomizer, it's a little sweeter. I think I don't have decant of Tuscan leather, which I should get and compare, but this is beautiful, y'all, and it does last. Now, with this one right here, I'm going to say 4 hours probably tops, unless you spray it on your clothes. Do yourself a favor and spray it on your clothes. If you're going out on a date and you get this for $14.99, I mean, I can't even front. For $14.99, you spray it on your clothes, you get 6 hours out of this. It's a win, because it does have the DNA. So, yeah. All right, let's get into a few of the things we're unboxing here today. And shout out to, I think his name is Christopher. Y'all know him as Unk in the community. I actually got a haul from his website, Best Brand Parfums. Shipped very fast. And he had these for prices that I haven't seen with the 50% off and everything. I gotta say, I call Unc the car salesman of the community, cause man, he be on it, basically trying to. I mean, some of the stuff he be saying is on point. Now, I have gotten something because of his recommendation that I didn't think was worth it, cause I don't like when you talk about one fragrance being the best clone of this, and then 2 weeks later you got another best clone of that fragrance. Come on, man, we gotta do better than that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This Maison Alhambra Tobac is something I've been wanting for a minute, and he had it for a great price. So, we own it. If I can open it. Comes in a neat little round container. It has have your stick of authenticity on the back here. Let's see if we can get in it. Alright. Y'all know I love me a good tobacco fragrance. And that's what this is. So let's get into it. Alright. Alright, I'm dropping shit that I am going to need here shortly. Excuse me. We don't edit shit out. We keep it rolling. So anyway, this thing fits snugly into this container. Okay, I kind of dig that. It's definitely a protective bottle. And it is a solid, heavy bottle. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen the presentations for these Maison Alhambra Tobac. Snug cap. Does not snap into place. Cap definitely looks like the Dior caps and everything. They Maison Alhambra always are good for getting the presentation down. So now, this, like I was just saying, is a clone of Tobacolor by Dior. So the accords are sweet tobacco, honey, fruity, amber, smoky, warm, spicy, white floral, so on. Excuse me. All right. The notes for this are tobacco, tobacco leaf, honey, smoke, plum, oriental notes, amber, white tobacco, peach, and citruses. Now, I'm hoping that Maison Alhambra sticks to those notes because I couldn't actually, this isn't on Fragrantica, but those notes, man, made me want this. I was real close to getting the Paris Corner knockoff of it and everything, the frenetic one that I believe Neeb actually said, Aromatics actually said was the better one. But this price came out on Tobac. I could not go for this. So let's just see what we're working with. Okay, decent atomizer. All right. Definitely get tobacco right off the bat. Nice pipe tobacco. Yeah. Get a little sweetness from the honey. The tobacco leaf and tobacco are very prominent. What does it put me in mind of? I like it. I like that. I like the little sparkliness with it, you know, coming from, I guess, that plum and peach already in the citruses, because it has no order in which that you get these notes. But you definitely get a little oriental spice in the top. It has white tobacco in it also. I don't know if I got all the way down to that amber and all that. Yeah, I like that, man. Definitely a fall wintertime fragrance. It's not, I mean, you gotta like tobacco fragrances to like it though, you know. It's niche quality type stuff, like very, very realistic smoke and tobacco. I want to put it on me, man, but I don't, not necessarily got the room. Okay, yeah, something's faded away. Let's see what it does on skin. Alright, nice spray. A little alcohol in the top. Let that air out a little bit. Oh yeah. The honey comes out more on your skin, mixing with the tobacco. The pipe tobacco smell like a honey tobacco. A little spicy. Get the smoke. It definitely feels like you've been in a cigar bar with a good cigar. Like you smell like, and it smells like good pipe tobacco. Not, oh my God, you stink. You smell like you've been smoking. Yeah, I like it, man. Smells like a high quality cigar that you've been smoking on. Yeah, I'm digging it. All right. Next up, we're going to jump right into another one I have been waiting on. And I actually got a decant of this coming so I can compare it. There's another dupe out there that's, I mean, all these are kind of Middle Eastern, but that's very, like, well, I think it's made by, I don't know. I can't think of the name of it right now. Al something. It's in a little silver bottle that... Anyway, the fragrance we're talking about is 1 million Elixir. So there is another clone out there that people are speaking on. But when I saw this one and I don't see many people talking about it, maybe it's because it's not as good or maybe it's because everyone don't know about it yet. But this is the one I chose to talk about. And this is from Fragrance World. And it is La 1 Million Elixir. Check that out. Nice golden presentation. Got the Fragrance World on top. Got your authenticity. A little information on the bottom. You already know what this cloning, like I just said. You can tell from the box. I love, it's a great presentation on that. So what made me get this one is because of how well done the Pandora scents, even though that's another company, but they look like they came from the same company. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these Middle Eastern things, we have different names, but they are basically kind of the same. I don't have Privé clone up here right now, but the way this is made is exactly like the 1 million Privé clone. Except it's Fragrance World and not Paris Corner. Very neat presentation. I am familiar with the DNA of 1 million. I smell it every time I go into Macy's and everything, and been thinking about getting it and just hadn't pulled the trigger on it. Was thinking I would get it this holiday season, but maybe I don't need to. So let's see. Decent atomizer once again. So the notes of 1 million Elixir are apple, Divana, damask rose, cedar, osmanthus, vanilla, tonka bean, and patchouli. In the air, definitely smelling good. That apple and Divana right off the top, a little floral. The mixture is good. You got that sweetness coming from the vanilla. Man, this has like a booziness to it. I don't know where it comes from, but maybe it's the osmanthus. I'm not sure what that note really does, but the vanilla absolute. And you do get hints of that rose. Like, one thing they say about the other dupe, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but they say that the rose is not as prominent as it is in the 1 million Elixir. Some people don't want that rose, and some people do. What I want is just for it to be just like the high-priced one that I'm not buying. So, if it's supposed to have rose, damn it, I'm glad it has rose. And that smells good to me. Now, I'm pretty sure the quality of the other one is definitely beating this. Man, that's where that Tuscany. Yeah, let's go right here. I can rock with that atomizer, man. Oh yeah, it smells like it off skin. It just hit. The smell just was like in the memory of why every time I spray it, I'd be like, man, I need to get this. Yeah. It could be divisive for some. The little soft spiciness. What's the chords on this? I skipped past that part. I like it. Fruity, rose, sweet, aromatic, green. Okay, it's not saying anything about spicy, but the aromatics, the osmanthus, definitely kicks it off in that. Powder, it has a little powderiness. Yep, powdery. Yeah, man. They did a good job with duping that, in my opinion. Can't wait to try it side by side, but yeah. All right, last but not least, we have one that I've been looking forward to getting for a while. I actually ended up getting the L'Homme EDP, Guerlain L'Homme EDP dupe. first because that's like my favorite, but this is definitely L'Homme Ideal Extreme is definitely one of the faves. You can't go wrong with those two. So I have a full bottle of the L'Homme EDP, but I don't of the Extreme. So let's see if this is duping it, because I do have a decant of L'Homme Ideal Extreme that, as you can see, is almost gone bye-bye. So right on time if this really does smell like it. So of course we're finna give a comparison, y'all. So as y'all know, the bottle is very close to the old presentation. You got the red top there with Supreme L'Homme Extreme. Nothing else doing on the bottle. The juice for the original is a little darker. Does this click into place, or does it? No, it's just snug. Yeah, not that snug. So we're gonna give a comparison. Don't want to spray that on there. I only got a little bit on there, y'all, but I'm gonna spray it because we got to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. Nice atomizer. Definitely get that cherry almond right off the bat. All right. One spurt, that's all we get. Okay. It's definitely in the same wheelhouse, definitely in the same vein, but this one is a little sweeter, actually. The Supreme L'Homme, the fragrance world, comes off a little sweeter, and it's kicking off this tester strip. Yeah. You get that. Yeah, I guess that's the plum in the back. You can kind of try to you get a little mixed up on whether you're smelling cherry or plum. It's a fruity juiciness or whatever. And it's not a cherry note actually in there. It's actually almond. Cherry is actually in the L'Homme EDP. So this is a plum note mixing with that almond. And also giving you, okay, my bad. I was supposed to be pulling this up. I just dove right in. So yeah, the notes are almond, pink pepper, bergamot, plum, cinnamon, heliotrope, tobacco, leather, patchouli, and cedar. So yeah, with that, the little spiciness, it's coming from that pink pepper. You don't get a lot of the citrus. I mean, it plays a little bit just to kind of bring the fruitiness out a little more. Slightly floral. You can get hints of, like how, if you're familiar with Pegasus, that has that almond and heliotrope in it just like this, but it's doing its own thing. The tobacco is there in the background. It's not 1-to-1, y'all. It's 85 to 90%. But it definitely will fill the void. Yeah, the almond and everything is a little more pronounced in this one. In this one, you can start to get a little bit more of the denseness, the creaminess of the tobacco and the leather, which is welcome because I like that tobacco and leather. But that one is definitely good. I don't have enough skin really to try this one. Okay, maybe right there. We're going to do it anyway. Damn, near missed. All right. Not too alcoholic. But yeah, like I said, off skin, that almond definitely is what's kicking. The pink pepper and the bergamot mix, you definitely get all of that in the top. Now you get a little sweetness from the plum coming in, mixing with the little bitter. It's a bitter cherry. That's what the almond smells like. But it's good. Yeah, I could definitely see this getting compliments. No one's going to dislike this, man. Something's coming off a little medicinal too, off skin, and maybe you had the pink pepper and the cinnamon, the spices are kind of doing that. But yeah, okay, definitely, this is a good haul, y'all. This is 5 bangers. So yeah. Can't wait to wear these this week and see how they actually perform and give y'all an update on it. That's another video I got coming from last week, my scent of the day. So y'all stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you've been here and lasted this long, hey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Join the family. It's official. All right, man. To the next one.